Adi, how is life in your invisible prison? Very likely you made your invisible prison by now and you're sitting there nicely put. What keeps you trapped? Have you noticed that there is a perceived lack of choice? It seems very real, but it's really just imaginary. And there is a path to change your life. Quickly, easily, effortlessly, as they always say, and I will show it to you today. I will give you a few pointers today in this video. But I would like to suggest two things. And number one, stop focusing on money. And number two, aim for joy and peace of mind in life. And that will get you much further and much more satisfaction out of life. So let's just imagine this situation for a moment. It's a very, very interesting one. You are in an open field, under the open sky. Imagine all these lovely greens and the blues and the clouds and the sun and everything. But what you occupy is maybe around a square meter, and you sit put in that square meter. And when you look around you, you see, a sea of people occupying this square meter, or maybe a little bit less, or maybe a little bit more, maybe even a square meter and a half, and you maybe even envy these people who occupy half of a square meter more. You know what I mean? But you see, you are in a prison that's actually not a prison, but you perceive it as such. And you look around and you perceive all these people who live in the same sort of prisons. But if you look really carefully and if you look really closely, you will see that there is also a certain number of people who are just roaming around, who are not imprisoned. Not everybody is imprisoned. So what do you focus on? Do you focus on all these people who are imprisoned by invisible prisons like you? Or do you pay attention to those people who are actually roaming around, who are not imprisoned? There is a minority, for sure the majority is imprisoned, but there are out there. Do you focus on them? Do you try and work out what they do to break free from these invisible prisons, if they were ever even in those? You see, the life is about interpretation. What you see depends on how you look. You can look this way or that way and you will see different things. You will see people being happy or not so happy or dissatisfied in this 1 square meter of space that they occupy. And that's how they live their lives. And you can focus on that and be more or less dissatisfied. It's just a question of shades, isn't it? Or you can focus on people who are roaming, who are not imprisoned, who are actually free, as free as you can be as a human being. So the path to change your life is actually threefold. And you start making changes gradually. It doesn't happen overnight, but it actually happens much quicker than you think. What you need is a focus on 3 things and actually do all 3 of them at the same time. What you need to do, number 1, is rearrange your story. As I said before, your life is a question of interpretation. Life is about interpretation. So put a spin on it that helps you, that benefits you, that uplifts you, that helps you build the life that you want. That's how you should look at it. So rearrange your story, number 1. Number 2, focus on small, everyday things. Don't give yourself some huge overnight goals that you're never going to establish, and it's just going to be another failure in a line of probably already failures that you've already made, which is all good, but you have to learn from them. So focus on small, everyday things, making small changes, as I always say, step by step by step, day by day by day, but doing it regularly, on a regular basis. And minimize the resistance within you as much as possible. That is number 2. Focus on small everyday things. And then you've got a number 3, which is also very important, which is develop a vision for your life. You need to have a direction in which you are going. Otherwise you might be going backwards. You might be going in circles. You might be going nowhere and perceiving as if you're going somewhere, but you wouldn't know because you've got no direction. So your vision is your direction. And then you experience your vision every day on a daily basis. Experiencing it does not necessarily mean that you visualize it. Of course, it helps and it's great if you can visualize it. The more into the detail you visualize it, the better it will work for you. But it's important that you actually experience it with your whole body, that you feel it. You know, that you feel the way you're going to feel where you're already going to inhabit that life, and you're already inhabiting that life, that vision of your life inside yourself. Go there every day. Do it on a daily basis. So this is number 3. Develop a vision for your life and experience it daily. So all these 3 things put together, that's a path to change your life. It's going to happen surely, but gradually. So you need to start making changes gradually and just follow the path and aim for joy and peace of mind. Stop focusing on money. That brings so much misery and you limit your options so much. You already live in this imaginary, lack of choice that you imprisoned yourself with. So don't go any further. Don't imprison yourself anymore. You need to break through. You need to open it up. And it's all possible. Do you follow my channel? Look at, I've already made so many videos about how to make changes easily and effortlessly in the way you want to do it. And I also leave, as always, under my video, a stack of programs that you can also buy, and I make a small commission when you buy them as an affiliate, and that will help you, together with following my channel and videos on my channel, to rearrange your story, start making small changes, everyday changes in your life, and building a vision, developing a vision for your life. And all this together will get you miles ahead of many people around you that you know, and you will be a shining example of everything else, for everybody else, how it's possible, how it can be done, and much quicker than most people think. I will leave you with this uplifting thing, and optimistic as always, but realistic. Enjoy your day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.